Opinion Writing for Campus Journalists. Yours truly, Josephine P. Katangi, Teacher 3 at Sierra Nevada National High School. In the discussion outline, first is the definition of terms, followed by the opinion writing, column writing, editorial writing, analyzing the campus in national situation, and last is conclusion. For the definition of terms, there are two kinds of opinions. First is the subjective opinion, the viewpoint judgment not necessarily based on fact or knowledge. Another is the objective opinion, viewpoint judgment based on truth-telling. There are two equations for the objective opinion. Truth-telling equals contextual accuracy plus factual accuracy. Another is the information equals data plus analysis. Journalism seeks to provide relevant information towards the shaping of public opinion. There are 5 principles of journalism according to Lambert, 1992. First is the truth-telling, second is the justice, third humaneness, fourth stewardship, and lastly is freedom. Opinion writing in a nutshell. Objectives. There are 3 objectives. First is threat analysis based on data. Second, present a clear stand on issues. Third, provide recommendation. There are elements on opinion writing. We have the column writing and editorial writing. What is column? Column is a journalistic output that shows the writer's opinion on the chosen topic or topics. Normally has the following elements. First is the column title, second is the article title, third is the byline, and lastly, the columnist photo. Column appears regularly on designated page and location, example above or below the fold, left or right. Normally has a specific style, tone, or approach in writing and analyzing, and has normally specific scope based on the columnist's specialization. Objectives of a column. First is to explain the writer's stand on a selected topic or topics. Next is attack, defend, endorse, or complement. Third, to clarify certain points of fact or argument that readers may find confusing or complicated. Fourth is to give reaction to argument raised by other columnists and other personalities quoted by the media. Next is to introduce issues and concern that are not covered by media. Another objectives of a column is to mobilize readers to action, explicitly or implicitly. In the context of campus journalism, column should use language that is understood by the target audience. Then column should discuss both local and national concern, the latter being analyzed in relation to the local context. And column should reflect the student movement's advocacy. Types of a column in terms of beats. We have the political, next is the economic or business, then sports, followed by police, then entertainment, and science and technology. Another types of a column in terms of objective. Opinion sharing, example, political and economic columns. In advice, example is the health and the relationship. In skills related, example is the fitness, household tips, and language. Another type of column, in terms of form. We have essay or single topic, then capsule or multiple topic, and combination. Example is essay with a capsule at the beginning or end, which can be an announcement or joke to lighten up the discussion. Tips in writing a column. First is know your target audience. Second, gather as much data as you can on the issue or issues to be written about. Third, know all the arguments for or against the issue or issues. Then, analyze and take a stand on the issue or issues based on the given facts. Then, choose a particular writing style, tone. Then, write in a manner that is understandable to your defined target audience. Another tips in writing a column: enlightening without being preachy, engaging without being condescending, serious if needed without being aloof, irreverent if needed without being offensive. Piliin ang wikang mas maintindihan ng mambabasa, iba pa rin ang wikang Filipino. Then, another tips in writing a column: in the context of campus journalism, avoid name-calling or other logical fallacies. As a campus journalist, issues and concerns affecting the student should be the column focus. Selection of a columnist should be based on credibility. Reward for one's seniority, journalistic skills, and dedication to campus journalism and the student movement. Next topic is an editorial. So what is an editorial? Editorial is an article that explicitly states the paper's stand on oppressing issues and concern, normally printed in the opinion or editorial pages and laid out near the stop box. Unlike other journalistic outputs, editorial do not have any byline or tagline. Then, different editors note, which is an open letter addressed to the readers. It may also be an introduction to the contents of the publication. The objectives of an editorial. First is to analyze pressing issues in order to simplify the issue in a manner that is better understood. Then, clarify correct and incorrect misconception. Take sides on issue. Example, attack, defend, endorse, compliment. Then mobilize the readers to action. Then to strengthen the media's role as a social critic. And to either react to or raise issues that must be made known to the public. Objectives of an editorial in the context of campus journalism. Editorials seek to reflect the paper's through student orientation. Then, editorials seek to provide analysis of issue from the student point of view. Then, editorials seek to discuss both national and local campus concern. Then, assume that local campus concern are part of the overall national concern. Then, national concern are discussed in the context of local concerns. Characteristic of a good editorial. Editorial must be objective, not subjective, clear, not vague, simplified, not simplistic, and based on facts, not hearsay. Basic structure of an editorial. So, it must have introduction, one line, gist of argument, should catch readers' attention. Then, analysis. Clear presentation of arguments supporting the stand reflected in the introduction. Lastly, conclusion. Summing up must include specific calls to action whenever possible. Samples of editorial. Haywire messaging. In the Philippine Daily Inquirer, August 10, 2021. Sample editorial for the first 4 paragraphs. Heartbreaking scenes of people swarming vaccination site in the cities of Manila, Las Piñas, and Antipolo in the wee hours of August 5 gave end of the world feels on the eve of the ECQ lockdown for Metro Manila. The Manila Information Office said police gave these estimates of crowds that trooped to 4 vaccination sites at around 2 a.m. on Thursday, SM San Lazaro, 7,000 to 10,000. SM Manila, 5,000. Lucky Chinatown, 30,000. Robinson Manila, 4,000. This crowd were unusually high, said the City Information Office, as the regular number of people queuing for the vaccination ranged from 1,000 to 2,000 only. In Las Piñas, kilometers-long lines of people were reported as early as Wednesday. An ABS-CBN video showed people running toward SM South Mall at 2 a.m. and another video showed crowd rushing to the Las Piñas Doctors Hospital as it opened for vaccination at 7 a.m. Long lines of people were also seen outside a mall in Antipolo City and Rizal on Thursday morning. Vaccine hesitancy. These multitudes clearly belie the government's regular complaint about the refusal of ordinary citizens to get jab with the COVID-19 vaccine. Thank you.